Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to see conditional statements in Python programming language. So what are the conditional statements and why we need those statements in programming languages? Many times you have encountered the situations like if this is happening then I want to do this, and if that is happening I want to do that, right? So in the programming world it is also with real case scenarios we have to do some task, right? So just imagine you are building an app and that will suggest you you should pick up an umbrella with you or not, right? And in that scenario, what you will check? If weather is rainy through weather app, then you should like pick the umbrella. Otherwise, you shouldn't, right? So here, the if constructs or if else statements or conditional statements are used in Python programming language. So let's see how if statements work in Python programming language with the basic flowchart of the if statement. So you can see here, if this is the conditional block, okay, this is the if block. It will check the condition if is rainy, okay, and if this condition is true, if rainy is true, then it will process for this statement and it will execute the statement. You should pick up umbrella with you. And if the condition was false, then it will end the program. So if statement is work in this way. Okay. So let's take an example how if statements work. So here we are in our Jupyter notebook, and here let's see the example. I'm creating one variable is rainy, and let's assign a value it to true for there is a rain. Okay, and let's use if, and we check is rainy. Then we put a semicolon. Sorry, we put a colon here. And if we enter, you can see there is a default indentation. And what indentation is, let's come to that in few minutes. So I'm going to print here, keep umbrella with you. Okay, this is, and let's print another print statement here. Print have a great day. Okay. So what do you think? What should be the result of this? So let's run with control with shift and enter, and let's select the Python interpreter here. It will run, and you can see keep umbrella with you. Why? Because is rainy variable is true. It will go through this if statement, or you can say it will go through this if block here, and it will check okay this, then it will run this block, then the first statement is printed, and then after that the block is completed, it's going to end the program, it's going to through this second block, and it will check the statement and it will end it. Okay, so that's why we get all the two statements printed. What if I will turn it to false? Okay, so now is rainy variable is false. Now let's run the program again. Now you can see in this scenario we just have one statement, have a great day. And it means you can see how if statement works. And you can use the if statement in multiple ways and at multiple things in your programming or in your logic. Okay. So one more thing about the if statement, you can use the if statement in a shorthand way, and if you have, you can use it if you have only one sentence or one statement in the if blocks to execute. Now, how? Let's see. Um, okay, if is rainy colon, and you can print it here. Print there is raining. Okay, And in the next statement, print have a great day. Okay, and let's run this program. Before that, let's change this to true. Okay, and let's run this program. So now you can see there is raining and have a great day. So this way of like writing the if statement is called, you can use the if statement in shorthand syntax, but it only work if you have only one sentence or one statement. You can see if I change this and if I try to run this now, you can see it will throw an error, invalid syntax, because this is not allowed. Multiple statement in same line is not allowed. In that scenario, you have to indent the statement. So for this is the indentation first, and then change the line of the statement. And now it will run. Okay. So what is the indentation? The thing come in mind, right? So you have saw on the other programming languages like C, C++, Java, etc., etc. There we use some kind of curly braces, right? And in the curly braces, block or the scope of that statement is defined, right? So just you can imagine this if and this case one is there, then we put a bracket, curly bracket here and end it here. Then in Elif we do the same thing, right? In other programming languages. And in that scenario, whatever their statements and whatever the statements inside the curly brackets, those statements were executed as the if conditions block or else conditions blocks, right? So in Python, we don't use the curly brackets or that parenthesis, right? So in this Python programming language, we have a concept called indentation. So after putting a semicolon, Python will detect you want to create a new block of code, right? And it will give the default indentation. And default indentation is of 4 spaces. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. You can change it. You can use the two indentation as well, 1, 2. But the thing is that you have to do all the statements in the same way. If you put the statements in different way like this, the first statement has the different indentation and the second statement has the different indentation, then it will throw you the error. And you can see it will run. You can see it will run. So this is the concepts of indentation in Python programming languages. And in Python programming, indentation is used everywhere in case of if else, different types of loops, function, classes, etc., etc. Okay, so this is the if statement. The second construct we are going to use is else statement, and you can see we have the else block of or else statement here. So how else statement will work? So let's see how else statement will work. So first of all, it will check the condition. Okay. If condition is true, then it will execute the statement inside the if blocks. Okay. Then we have if the condition is not true, no, then we will execute the else block, and then we will complete the come out of the block and end the program. So you can see if it is true, then it will go through this statement and end the program. And if it is false, it will go through these statements and then end the program, right? So let's see a practical example of it with the help of our codes. So let's go to our Jupyter notebook and let's create a program here for if else. Okay. So here if else. Okay. Let's say we want to create a program that will check the given number is even number or odd number, right? So I will create a variable number equals to, let's see, it's a 10 for now. And I want to check it's even or odd, right? How I will check? First of all, I will check if number mod 2 equals to 0, and then we'll print it is even number, right? Then we will come out of the if block and create else block. Else we will give the semicolon, indent it, and we will print the above statement again here, and we will change it to odd. Okay, let's run the program. Now you can see it is even number. What if I will change it to 11? You can see it's 11 is a odd number. So you can see how if and else blocks works, right? There is another concept before going to the multiple branches of if-else statement, and let's cover that. And that is nested if-else blocks. Okay, so just imagine I have given you a situation where you have to check the given number is positive number or a negative number, and you have to again check the number is even or odd, right? So you have to do like positive even number, positive odd number, negative even number, negative odd number. Okay, so how you will do in that scenario? Okay, so let's see. Number equals to, let's take 10. Now I will check first for positive. If number is greater than 0, then it's a positive number, right? Then we have to check again if it is odd or it is even or odd, right? And I will copy the above logic here and I will paste it, right? Okay, so you can see I in the if block I have done this, right? So it is a even number, it is positive even number, positive odd number, right? Yeah, even positive, even negative, right? Then else, if the number is greater than 0, then it should be positive, right? In otherwise, you can see here it should be greater than or equals to, okay? And in other cases, it should be negative. If number is less than 0, it will be negative number, right? So you can say this is the negative number, right? Okay. So what if I will run this program right now? So first let's run the program and you can see it is even positive number. And what if I will change it to minus and run the program? So you can see it is even negative number. So how this flow will work? So let's try to understand this. And you can see first it will create a if block, right? This is our primary if block and this is our else block, right? It will check if the number is greater than 0, then it should be positive number. If the number is less than 0, it will be a negative number, right? Then again, it will come here and it will check if it is a positive number. Na? Then it will come here and it will check these statements. Okay. And here in this statement, it will check it if it is even number and if it is an odd number. You can see in if block, I have another if else block. And in the same scenario, here also in the if block, I have again if and else block, right? So it means I am creating a block and inside that I am creating another block. So we are nesting. So this is the biggest if and this is the smallest if, right? So we are nesting the if statements or if else statement in each other. So this is called nesting of if else statement and you can do it at multiple levels as per your requirement. So this is the if else condition. Okay. So nesting of if else. So let's give the name to it. nesting of if else as well. So mark down nesting of if else. Okay. So then again, let's come to multiple if else statement, right? So often you have encountered the situations in your day-to-day life, like you have to check multiple conditions, multiple if else. Just take a scenario. In the grades, if you got like 90 plus marks, then you get A plus. If you got 80 to 90, then you will get A. If you got 70 to 80, then you got B plus. If you got 60 to 70, then B. Okay. So you need to check what grade a student got in specific subject, right? In that scenario, you have to check this kind of situation. So let's create a program for that. Okay. And for that, we will do multiple if else or if else statement. Okay. So let's see how the flowchart work for that statement first. So you can see here, it will check first condition, right? It will check here this condition. If condition one is true, if it is true, then it will execute the statements and it will go here and it will end the statements. Okay, this should be the first case. What if it is false? Then it will check the second statement, and if second statement is true, then it will execute this set of statements and it will end the program, right? And if second condition is also false, then it will go to the default else block. It will execute the else block and it will again end the program. So you can see if elif else block will work like this. Okay. So let's go and elif block here. So let's take that example. Marks equals to if the student get 92 marks or 95 marks. Okay. And we want to check its grade. So if marks are greater than 90, okay, then print you got A plus grade. Elif we have to check the second condition. Marks are less than 90 and marks are greater than 80. Right. In that scenario, print you got A grade. Right. And I will repeat this kind of statements for multiple times. So this is for A grade. This should be for B grade or B plus grade. This should be for B grade. And this should be for C grade and else. And again print. Try again next time. Okay. So now let's change the conditions. This is okay. Let's change the condition. This is from 80. This is in the range 70 to 80. This should be in the range 60 to 70. This should be in the range 50 to 60. And if student got below 50 marks, then he's failed and he don't get any grade. So we will print the try for next time, right? So let's see. Let's run the program. So now you can see you got A plus grade. What if the student will get 85 marks? You can see you got A grade. So how it will check? It will come here. It will come here. It will check this if it is false, then it will check the second block, and second block is true, then it will run this statement and it will come out of the loop. It will come out of the this blocks. Okay. If student got like if student got 72 marks, and let's run the program. So you can see, yeah, we need to change the grades here. B plus, B and C. Okay. You can see you got the B plus grade. So what happened in this scenario is, here student comes, it will check first block, it's false. It will check second blocks, it false. And it will come here, it will check, yeah, say it is greater than 70, yeah, it is greater than 70. Then it will print this kind of blocks, okay. And in the end, if student get like 42 marks, okay, student got 42 marks, what should be happen in that scenario, right? So let's first 42 marks, and let's run the program. You can see, try again next time. So what happened in this scenario? It will come one by one through every blocks. Okay. It will check marks is greater than 90. Then it should be in 80 to 90, 70 to 80, 60 to 70, or 50 to 60. And it found that no condition will satisfied. Then it will check, oh, it's not be in any of this. Then it should be less than that, right? Then it will print this statement. Try again next time. Okay. So in this way, if elif else statement will work in the Python programming language. This is how all the Python programming languages conditional logic will work. Okay. So in the next video, we will see two, three problems or two, three so complicated problems that we can create with the help of if-else statements, and we will look into it. And this will be the exercise for you. So we will see you in the next video. If you think our content is helpful to you, then please share these tutorials with other peoples as well. And thanks for watching. And if you don't have subscribed yet my channel, then please do subscribe, like, share, and comments. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.